Lance Chungu. I'm a web developer and a graphic designer. So in this short video, I want to show you on how you can create a professional CV and get that dream job of yours without getting rejected. Well, most people get rejected because their CV is messed up. Well, don't be that kind of person who's get rejected because your CV is messed up. But in this short video, we are just going to focus on that. So well, we all know that there are various tools that you can use to design your CV. So among those tools, you can use Photoshop and other tools that are available on the internet. You can just search for them and then it will provide various tools that you can use. But for the sake of this video, we are going to use Canva. So now the question is, what is Canva? So Canva is a web-based tool that designers around the world use to design visual content. So visual content such as billboards, posters, flyers, company profiles, logos. Canva does almost everything, but for this video, we are going to focus on how you can design a professional CV. But there are some key things that we need to know before we design CV. So what are some of those things that we need to know before we start designing our CV? So firstly, you have to know, what is the CV for? Do you want to use that CV to apply for a job, or perhaps you are a student, want to have your CV? So by answering those questions, you'll be able to know what to include in your CV. So nevertheless, every CV must have key content essentials that must be included in a CV. So what are some of those components of the CV? So the first one is that your CV needs to have your person details. So these person details must include your name, contact. The contact must include your phone number and also your email address that they can use to contact you. Then you can also include your LinkedIn. So how that is, if you have LinkedIn, you are connecting LinkedIn, you can also include it so that people can just search you. So for people like me who have websites, you can also include your website link so that people can just browse you and check on your qualifications and also the things that you do. So the next thing is that your CV needs to have your profile statement or person statement. So this is just a brief description about yourself. You just know about yourself, experience and your goals, and it is just 2 to 3 lines if you want. So for example, you can say, I am a web developer and graphic designer. I love sharing what I know to others so that they can also acquire skills. So that becomes my profile statement. Then your CV needs to have skills. Any skills that you have, you can include them here. So for example, I'm a web developer, I'm a graphic designer. So those are the things that you can include under skills. So your CV also needs to have your work experience. So your work experience must include your job title, that is your role. So for example, if you were working as a data entry, so that becomes your role. It needs to have a company, that is where you are working from. Then dates, from the time you started until the time you stopped. Key achievement. Did you achieve anything while you were there? Your CV also needs to have your academic history or your education background. So here in Zambia, this ranges from your primary level education, the time that you started your school, until tertiary level education. You can include anything that you achieved while you were at school. You can include them under education background. So you can also include projects, though this is optional and necessary, but if you have any projects, certification, awards, you can include them here. But I think this carries more weight, you can also include it. Another thing that you can include on your CV is hobbies and interests. If you have any hobbies or interests, things just that reveal about your personality or reveal your relevant skills, you can include them here. So, for example, reading, playing chess, playing football, coding. If those are your hobbies, you can include them here. Then another thing that I forgot to mention here is the references. So perhaps you have any work experience or your academic history and you want to provide references. So those people that will be able to back you up, those are the references. So without further delay, let's get started. Let's get our hands. So go on Chrome and quickly search for canva.com. Just give it time, it is going to open for you. Right, so it has finally opened. So this is how Canva looks when you just open it for the first time. So if you don't have an account, Canva will prompt you to sign up. Just sign up and create your account with me here. I already have an account. So this is Canva. As I stated, you can use Canva to design almost everything, and the list is endless. You can search for anything that you want and it will bring for you. So in this case, we want to design our CV. So you can just quickly search for resume. So choose resume professional. So it is going to provide you with majority of the templates. Some are pro, which means you need to pay for them to customize, but it has also provision for you to choose free templates that you can use and customize your CV. So in this case, I've already selected the templates that I want to customize, which is this. So we are going to design this CV. We are going to customize this template. So as you can see, each template comes with its color style, font style, color theme. If you are not happy with the color style, the font that they use, you can also change that. You can customize it in any way that you feel, any way that you want. Just to make sure that it stands out. Oh yes, so we are going to design this CV from Singapore. So we are going to follow all those guidelines we provided. So for the sake of time, I've already designed this CV from Singapore, but I'm just going to show you on how you can edit words, how you can put contents like elements, how you can put shapes. So you can just drag this or just press there and then it is going to be in for you. Don't want it, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, so I'm going to delete it. You can also add text. Just pressing there will drag it and it will be there for you, but I don't want text. I'm going to remove it. You can add anything that you want. So let's quickly customize some things just to show you. Remember, this is just a demo on how you can create your professional CV and apply for a job. Students should design your CV specifically for that. So if you want to edit this name by default, Canva comes with a name by default. you can remove that name and also edit your own name. So how do you edit? Just go there, remove by using backspace, or just edit anything and put the text. So we're going to put Musunda. Right, that's the name that we are going to use. So that one is the name. We are going to put a profile statement. So with profile statement, we just started. So we are going to say I am a teacher. Teaching. There are some typos. You can align it center, you can justify it, you can set it to left, okay. Okay, this is it. So you can center it, you can align it left, you can align it to right by just coming here, just keep pressing, it will be changing for you. So this is the person statement, and it says, I am a teacher, I love teaching and sharing knowledge with others so that they can also acquire the skills and how I am also a time conscious person. Wow, this is okay. Sounds nice. So you can also put your contact details. I've already put the contact details. So you can edit the number, then put the email. Assume this Musunda film is at Charimbana University. So you can also edit that. So what we have just done here is we have done the person details. We have put the name, contact, and also the emails, including the phone numbers. We have also done the professional summary, which is the profile statement, person statement. So we are remaining with adding skills, work experience, education, hobbies, and interests. So let's just quickly do that. So let's quickly edit the education background. So I've already done that for the sake of time. So we assume this Musonga frame is at Charimbana University and is likely going to complete in 2027 to present, which means he's still there. So he's studying bachelor's degree in primary education, we assume. His secondary education was there from 2019 to 21 at Chinanta Secondary School, and he also obtained a grade 12 certificate. Junior secondary, just that. Junior education, just that it has also details. But if you notice that you have limited space, you can simply come here and add more page, but we don't want that for the sake of time. So we are not going to include the primary education level, but in your case, you can include it. So if you have limited space, you can just come here and say add more space, add page, I mean to say. Then it is going to add the page for you. Then you can start customizing based on the way that you feel. So let's also add skills. So these are the skills, you can edit it. So I have put the skills. So Msungafeng is skilled in bricklaying. We assume that public speaking, coding, designing. Okay. So in your case, you can put any skills that you have, any skills that can speak for you, but make sure that you put things that are going to arouse the interest of those people who are going to offer you a job. Remember that you are responsible for the information that you provide on your CV. If you lie, then that is now becomes your case. So work experience, we can also customize the work experience, which is here. So we are doing that in Singapore work water and storage company from 2020 to 2022, and he was working as a data entry. Then he obtained skills in data entry such as proficiency in Microsoft Excel and decision making. These are some of the things that you acquire when you work as a data entry. You need to be proficient in Microsoft Excel for you to present your data perfectly. Then you also have to be good in decision making. You'll be making good decisions. And you will also become a good storyteller because mostly data entry deals with good storytelling, which is data analysis. So let's customize the final thing, which is hobbies and interests. So we assume that Msonga Frame as these is interested in these things: chess, playing chess, reading, designing, playing football. So you can put your own things that interests you. So maybe you are thinking of these boxes or circles. Well, these are just there to enlighten the design that we have. So if you are not interested in them, you can remove them. But for me, I feel this is just okay. I can leave it like this. This is just okay. It is enlightening the design that we have. So we have just designed the CV from Sunga Frame. I hopefully you have also managed to design yours. So you can use this CV anywhere that you want. Apply for a job, student, anywhere that you feel you can use this this CV, and you are going to be offered that true job of yours. And without doubt, you will not be rejected. So the question is, how can you have this CV saved on your local machine? So how to do that? That is pretty easy. You can just go and share. Then it is going to provide you with a download option. Just choose download. Then by default, it has selected the PDF standard. Well, this is the acceptable. If you want to choose any other format, it means you have to pay for them. But this is just okay. It still looks presentable. So just download. So just wait for it to download. All right, we have our final design. So let's see how it is. Okay. See how it is looking. So this is the design. Wow, this is looking nice and clean. So this is our final design from Sunga Frame. For me, this is just okay. It is looking nice, neat, and clean. So you can use this CV anywhere. For me, this is just okay. I don't know about you. Hopefully, you also like it. So the aim to create this video is to show you on how you can create your own CV and also use it if you want to apply for a job, or perhaps if you are a student. You can also use Canva. Canva is a powerful tool that you can use to design almost anything. So if you find this video interesting, please give it a like, subscribe, and like my channel for more content.